Good way the time knowledge giver Srijit Kumar Dubey. And today's topic is the respiratory disorder. Okay, and the respiratory disorder, first of all, we will say the difference between the bronchitis and asthma. This means bronchitis is also disease and asthma is also disease, but not more different in between both. So together we will say bronchitis and asthma. Okay. So first of all, we talk about the bronchitis. What is the bronchitis term? Bronchitis, itis means in good way, itis means happens inflammation. This is your itis. Itis means inflammation. Okay, and its causes. What is the causes of from the bronchitis? What you can understand that itis means inflammation, means this is the inflammation of bronchi. Okay, inflammation of bronchi, so this is the term of bronchitis. From the bronchitis term you can understand this matter. Okay, and now we'll try to know good way what is the cause of bronchitis. Okay, so infection of bronchitis is the infection of respiratory tract due to which number of goblet cell increases. Okay, and number of goblets increases. For this one term is used hyperplasia. For the number of goblets increases, hyperplasia term is used. Okay, or activity of goblet cell increases. For this one term is used, that is hypertrophy. Okay, it results in excess mucus production. Okay, means in the bronchitis disease, infection of respiratory tract due to which number of goblet cell increases and activity of goblet cells increases, mucus production increases. Okay, mucus production increases. So what symptom will happen? Then what happen if mucus production increases? Then what will happen? Then its symptoms is this, that blockage of respiratory tract. If more mucus will happen than respiratory tract, what happen? Blockage of respiratory tract happen. Okay. Second is the persistent cough. Okay, and dyspnoea. Dyspnoea, this means painful breathing. Dys means painful. Okay, dys means painful. So dyspnoea means painful breathing. This is the symptoms of bronchitis. Okay, and asthma, its causes is result of asthma is not an inflammation. This is the type of allergy. Okay, asthma is a type of allergy, and asthma results of blockage mainly in bronchioles due to spasms. What is spasms? Spasms is the sustained muscle contraction in a smooth muscle. So what will happen? If sustained muscle contraction will happen, then what will happen? So in a response of allergens. Okay, in the asthma, results of blockage mainly in bronchioles due to spasms, sustained muscle contraction in a smooth muscle in a response of allergens. Which causes allergy? That cause allergens such as dust, pollutants. Okay. What is the symptoms of asthma? So symptom of asthma is as of bronchitis. This means कि symptoms of this is the blockage of respiratory tract, also persistent cough and dyspnea, that is painful breathing. Okay, and treatment of this will happen by the bronchodilator. Okay, bronchodilator made from the two words. One is bronchi and other is dilator. Bronchi and dilator. Dilator means increases space. Okay. To dilate, bronchodilator works is dilate the space. Okay. By this way, blockage of bronchi is ended, and disease of asthma is also ended. Okay. So in both, this is the matter. And second is the emphysema, that is irreversible. Emphysema causes this, that emphysema alveoli become swelled. In the emphysema, alveoli become swelled in exhalation. Okay, exhalation due to thin wall. Okay, exhalation due to thin wall. Exhalation due to thin wall. So capacity to inhale fresh air decreases. Okay, what will happen? And the emphysema alveoli become swelled in exhalation. Why swelled? Due to thin walled. So capacity to inhale fresh air decreases. Okay. Or alveoli collapse due to decrease of type 2 pneumocyte. What is type 2 pneumocyte? So type 2 pneumocyte produces surfactant, that is lecithin leach fatty acid. Okay. Reduces surface tension between water molecule, thus prevent collapse of alveoli. Okay. So alveoli collapse due to decreases of type 2 pneumocyte, so inspiratory capacity decreases. The major cause of emphysema is the cigarette smoke. Major cause of emphysema is cigarette smoke. And treatment of emphysema, that is alpha-1 antityrepsin. Alpha-1 antityrepsin is the symptoms, is a treatment of emphysema. Emphysema can be ended if you use alpha-1 antityrepsin. Okay. Next, occupational pulmonary disease. This means now we'll talk about the occupational pulmonary disease. Okay. So now is the occupational pulmonary disease, that is also called pneumoconiosis. Okay, so what is the occupational pulmonary disease and pneumoconiosis? So what is the causes of that? So the excess prolonged inhalation dust due to certain occupation. Okay. Excess prolonged inhalation dust particle due to certain occupation. So what will problem happen if you take the dust particle for large time, prolonged time? What happen? So what is the problem? Alveoli gets damaged. Alveoli gets damaged. Lungs become small, spongy and fibrous. And finally failures. And finally failures. And this is the type of the pneumoconiosis, that pneumoconiosis with dust particles. Okay, if you take the dust particle, if you take the iron particles, then that is called siderosis. If you take the silicon particles, then that is called silicosis. If you take the asbestos particle, that is called asbestosis. This is a very important, because this question is asked in every exams in a Neet, Aiims, and also of other general competitions exams such as SSC, and also other exams in which biology is asked. Okay, so these 3 points is very necessary. If you take the iron particle, that is siderosis. If you take the silicon particles, then that is silicosis. If you take the asbestos particle, that is called asbestosis. Okay, don't forget to like and subscribe, because this is your channel. So subscribe this, and only one like this. Okay, thank you.
चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना भूल गए, जिंदगी में लक्ष्य को पाना भूल गए।